Alright, so I'm setting this up because people, because I'm bored, and I guess why not really? I haven't done one of these in a while, but to be honest, nothing has changed since I really have done it, so there hasn't really been a point, sort of, and, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I'll just put this up for people who haven't seen the old video. I was really young, so that was like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like really young. So, I say really young, I was like 17. But, here we go. This is my sort of room tour, I guess. So, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to be kind of going through here in detail, showing you guys exactly what I have. This changes every so often, not really, but there hasn't really been much that has changed since the last time I've done it, so this is sort of like an update, I guess. There's a couple things, I guess. I don't know. You'll see. Alright, most of you won't even remember because I don't think most of you guys were fans for that long, but if you were, then homage to you. Yeah, let's start. This is basically where I play games. This is my desk. Hi. Yes, desk. Here's my computer. I'm gonna go over here on this shelf. All right, that's the bathroom. I have my own bathroom in my room. Isn't that nice? Yes. Okay, so here's my stupid backpack, which needs to go on the floor. This is where I sleep. Isn't that nice? Queen bed, and nice and comfortable. And posters on the wall. This is a nice abstract art. Posters on the wall. There's a poster for Destiny, which I got for pre-ordering the game like a while ago. And then the poster for Watch Dogs, which I also got from pre-ordering the game way back last year. I need to change that poster, honestly. I want to get the Alien Isolation poster. I just have to purchase it off of Amazon. And so that's kind of like long overdue. I usually change these every single time the game comes out. So by the time Destiny comes out, I'm going to change it with the new wallpaper, or I'm sorry, new poster. And then when that game comes out, I'm going to change it. So I basically do it like that. And I have multiple picture frames. If you go here in my closet, see, here's some like multiple picture frames. Here's a Max Payne 3 poster that you know, I took down. There's also a Grand Theft Auto 5 that's kind of getting squished right there poster. So, you know, most of the posters I get are pre-order bonuses from GameStop, but they're also just nice to have, I guess. And it's cool art to put something on that blank wall. And yeah, so that's cool right there. And it's dirty laundry in that thing. So that's the window, which I crack it open at night because it's so hot here in Southern California. It's awful. I hate the heat. So you live here and you'll learn how to hate the heat. Let's go at the top of this shelf, right? There's statues at the top of this thing, all right? We have the Aiden Pierce Watchdog statue, which I got for getting the collector's edition of the game. We have the Columbia statue from Bioshock Infinite, which I actually purchased separately on Irrational Games website. All right, there's only 1,000 of those in the world. That's number 10, and they're not really rare because a lot of people didn't really go and buy them. But it is a cool thing. I like it better than the actual Songbird statue. It's all, you know, I think, well, I don't even know what material that is. Some of the artists will tell me what material that is. And then to the right of it is a very special collector's edition. This is actually the post-pandemic edition of The Last of Us. They gave me this statue. This statue alone is worth $300, right? And because I got that edition of the game, it's one of the rarest collector's editions that you can actually get your hands on in terms of video games. So I'm really lucky to have that. And it's a pretty cool, you know, statue. It just kind of sits there. It's Joel and Ellie, so really happy about that. If you move down, there's even more statues. What? We have the Nathan Drake figurine from Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Pretty cool. We have the Max Payne 3 statue, which is pretty nice. And, of course, Cole from Infamous 2. That's the Infamous 2 statue, which is cool as well. Back here, actually on the wall show, is this is the Dishonored sign for, what's his freaking name? Whatever the guy's freaking name is, I forgot what they call him. And then the Machinima logo, as well as the Naughty Dog sticker, which also came with the Uncharted 3 Collector's Edition. And then the Uncharted 3, there's a lot of Uncharted 3 stuff. This is the tournament thing I went to. I went to a multiplayer tournament, and if you won, you got the collector's edition of the game for free. Unfortunately, my team didn't win, but we came in second place. We were very close, but my team was a juggernaut. I was the leader of the team, and I was pretty proud of our performance. So we did pretty well. So, and that's kind of a cool thing they let me keep. Over there is this stupid thing. Xbox Live sent me this happy birthday thing about 2 months ago, but my birthday was like, they were like so far off from the date, so I tweeted them. I'm like, you guys are like so late. They didn't tweet me back, so I guess they were embarrassed. But I put that together. It says happy birthday from Xbox Live Rewards. Pretty interesting. This is the Uncharted 3 collector edition case, which there's nothing in there I really keep, so that's nice. This is the PlayStation VIP thing that I went to at E3 2014, or me and my friend Jacob, we went there together. We have video footage of that. They just gave us this cool lanyard, and then to the side of that is the Xbox E3 2013 pass that me and my friend Jacob went to, and I got that as well. That's the Uncharted 3 General Pass to the tournament that I went to. The Max Payne 3 Bullet, as well as the Nathan Drake, or Sir Francis Drake, excuse me, ring. And then we have a Vita membership card for before when the Vita was out. They had the membership card there, so you can join and try out the Vita before it came out. And geez, that thing did not sell well, huh? And then at the top, you can barely see it, but that's the Xbox thing, the glow bracelet in it they gave you at E3 2014. Was really happy. The battery unfortunately died. It died pretty quickly, so I just kind of keep it up there. It doesn't light up anymore. We have the LA Noire notebook, which actually is not an exact replica. It's just a notebook that you can write stuff in. So the pages are blank inside. But then we have the pursuit, the badge pursuit challenge, which I never even did, or I don't even know what to use it for. But they're basically film reels that I keep there. And then on top of that is the Aiden Pierce mask, folded up very nicely there, and that's basically this section of the shelf. Below that is all the games, yes, and this Vita, which I basically turn on periodically to play The Walking Dead Season 2, and the game performs very badly on the Vita, so do not get The Walking Dead Season 2 on the Vita, because there's a lot of lag, and it kind of stops and loads, and it's just eh. Here's all my Vita retail games. I usually like to buy my games retail, so Killzone Mercenary, The Walking Dead Season 1, Assassin's Creed Liberation, Mortal Kombat, Wipeout 24/8, and Uncharted Golden Abyss. That's all secured and in there. I also have digital titles on the thing as well. Here's all my PC games. This is actually my brother's, which I took because the discs are still in there, but I just took this because why not? It was stuck in a closet. Resident Evil 5. Ooh, I moved the whole thing. Crisis Warhead, Batman Arkham Asylum, Crisis 2, The Darkness 2, Syndicate, The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, Max Payne 3, Borderlands 2 Dishonored, Medal of Honor Warfighter, Far Cry 3, Crisis 3, and Metro Last Light. Now keep in mind I own actually more PC games, and of course they're digitally on my computer right now. They're all downloaded because most PC games you can't buy retail here. Some of them they don't even come with a disc. They're only digital, so that's why. And here's all my PS4 and Xbox One games. You probably are asking where the last gen PS3 and Xbox 360 games that used to be here, and they're in a bin in the closet at a different house. So basically, yeah. So here's all my games: Killzone Shadowfall, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, Need for Speed Rivals, Forza 5 Rise, Call of Duty Ghost Thief, Titanfall, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Infamous Second Son, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Watch Dogs, Murder Soul Suspect, and Sniper Elite 3. Those are my retail games. Of course, I have more digital games on the systems as well as indie titles and stuff like that. And that's basically this shelf. Usually when this fills up, I'll have 3 stacks, basically equating to, I think, 70 games this one side can hold. So I will eventually reach that in the coming years. If we scroll down, there's other stuff too. There's no this stupid bullshit. Strategy guides and art book. We have this is my sort of fan art thing. I'll bring it out, why not? This is what I use for basically fan art. My good friend Dylan at the Random Videos made me this thing for his graphic design class. And it's a magazine cover, an Industrial Gaming magazine cover. And of course, this was a long time ago. I mean, look, this is Assassin's Creed Revelations. All right, this was a long time ago. And he wrote me, or he basically sent me this, and he was doing it for a school project, and he sent me a copy, and I thought it was really freaking awesome. So, if anyone else has fan art, you know, send them to me, and I'll put them in this little, you know, I'll show them off and I'll put them in this little book. So, but this is just really awesome. I really look at this. Win an early copy of Modern Warfare 3. That game sucked. The multiplayer of that game sucked. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool thing that he did. I'll put that back later. There's school stuff there, books as well as other books, and of course the phone's ringing. Oh my god, one sec. Alright, I apologize for that. I freaking can't ever get left alone. Regardless, alright. So I was on about this, and you know, there's some other cool stuff in there. There's the Watch Dogs archive, which I never actually took a look at, honestly. I'll stop shaking the camera. The Watch Dogs archive is here. Here's the Bioshock Infinite art. And then strategy guides, basically. I have the Grand Theft Auto 5 limited edition strategy guide. I actually moved that here for when Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I'm going to be getting it. You know, I want the strategy guide with it. So then the Watch Dogs strategy guide, which is nice. The Thief strategy guide, Bioshock Infinite Collector's Edition strategy guide, Far Cry 3, Deus Ex, and the art of The Last of Us. All right. If you think strategy guides have no value today, well, that's great. But some of us like to I like strategy guides. It's a shame that, you know, they don't hold their value anymore like they used to. But I like strategy guides. All right. So that's that shelf. Down here is where the new consoles are. Right. There's the PlayStation 4, just stock how it is. It's the same 500 gigabyte model that I bought. Then the Xbox One Day 1 edition, which is the same 500 gigabyte model that I bought, so it's pretty cool. My dad built this extra handle, not handle, I'm sorry, this stupid shelf he built. He built the shelf so I can put it there and I can have the two consoles there, so that's pretty nice. Below that is this is just textbooks and school stuff, which is going to be cleaned out, you know, when I get out of school very soon. So that's all going to get cleaned out later, so just ignore that. And that's basically it for this whole bookshelf, alright? There's a lot of collectors of stuff and games and, you know, pretty cool. Alright, moving over to my desk, because I spend, you know, obviously most of my time here. This is where I sit. This is my desk, alright? I have my custom computer that I built right here. Still going, still doing very well. Got a drawer here with other stuff. Here's a Moga pad for my tablet I wanted to use, but it was useless. Here's the chat thing for Xbox One. Here's my HDMI splitter for recording HDMI on PS4. You don't need that anymore. And then like dust rags and stuff. And here's an HDMI cord and some books and business stuff. And another HDMI cord I got for free. So cool, 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 cool. This is my really crappy tablet that's slow, but it has like really good specifications. That's really don't understand. All right, it's an Asus Transformer Infinity TF700T, 32 gigabytes memory. It has 2 gigs of RAM, a Tegra 3 processor, and the thing sucks. It has a 1920 by 1200 display. It has the keyboard attachment, which is why that's like that. And it can't even hold the charge anymore. It sucks. This was the most regretful purchase in my whole life. The freaking tablet was $500 alone, and then the keyboard attachment was $100 added on that. So that thing it's just bad. I was stupid. All right, that was just stupid. Magazines, Maximum PC, of course, and then Game Informer for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is on the front of there, and basically, yeah. So here I'm gonna move this piece of shit back. Cool. Alright, there's my phone, which is very different from the phone I have now. So, I mean, you guys are watching this. I have this scheduled to upload. I'm recording this on the 15th of July. This won't be uploaded until like a week and a half later. So, this will be a while until you guys actually see this video. But I don't have this anymore. I have the LG G3. Very happy with it, probably. And this is pretty interesting. I have to speak for the future, but... Alright, that's my old phone. And this is my wireless keyboard. It's really nice and handy. I like the flat key design. And I have my wireless mouse here. I need to get a new mouse pad as well, so that needs to be changed. And I almost forgot my external hard drive here. This is a terabyte. I already had a 500 gig hard drive in this thing, but it fills up fast when you have games. So I bought a terabyte external hard drive, so that's pretty good. Here's the keys to my car and the house, and of course I have like keychains on there. You can see here's the Grand Theft Auto 5 keychain from the collector's edition, and the BioShock Infinite key as well. So there's some extra keychains on there. I used to have the Max Payne 3 ring on there, but it kept falling off. So, and also had the BioShock Infinite Vigor piece on there, the Murder of Crow's Vigor, the little mini thing that it came with for the keychain. It fell off as well. Here's my sound bar, which this is the PlayStation sound bar that they sold for a little bit while. They discontinued it now, but it's a 5.1 Dolby Digital and Dolby DTS surround sound bar. It works very well for a compact surround sound bar. It sounds really nice, and it's just really good. It's on stereo right now because I'm on my PC. I don't have the surround sound hooked up to my PC. It's just for the next gen consoles. So that's pretty good. I have my phone. This is my phone. My camera battery charger. It's pretty good. And the wireless receiver for the mouse and keyboard. And basically here's my modem, here's my router, and my phone, which won't stop bothering me. Here's my Bluetooth for PS3, which actually works for your phone, and I don't know why it's there. It's actually just taking up space. I should probably just throw it away because I won't ever use it again. But there is that. Here's my webcam, which I need to get a new webcam. I need to get a 1080p webcam, so I will be getting that soon. Here's my Gunner glasses, which I don't really use anymore. If my eyes start to hurt, I'll just put those on just to see, but as far as like normally, those just sit there. This is my stress ball I stole from one of my classrooms. I was actually in TA, and I saw the stress ball in one of the, because I was at a desk, my own desk, and I opened the drawer. I was like, oh, and there was a stress ball in there, and I looked at the stress ball, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool, right? And I kind of left it there because I thought it was somebody who left it. I left it there for a week, and no one claimed it. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna take this, and I took it, and no one said anything about it, so it's mine. It helps me out when I'm playing Call of Duty and any of those other annoying first-person shooters that people like to exploit the camping and stuff with. So this really helps. Ugh. So that's their chapstick and hand lotion for when my hands get like really dry during the winter. It's summer now, but like during the winter it's like awful. Don't make sexual jokes, please. And this is an LED flashlight. This is pretty cool. So if it's dark, I can have this. Shines nice. Here's my monitor. All right, this is the Asus VG247QE 24-inch 1080p 144Hz monitor. It is unfortunately a TN panel, which means the colors aren't going to be as accurate, and it's not as it doesn't have the advantage of an IPS panel, but it is extremely good for gaming. It's very fast, and I'm very happy with the picture quality. This is all calibrated as well, so everything's set to the best settings it could possibly be set at, and everything's just working very well. And of course my computer's on it right now. If I want to switch over to my games, I just switch it over to HDMI, and nothing is plugged into it, so obviously it's going to be like, there's no signal, help. So that's basically how that is. And that's basically it. My room's small, so it's my wallet. I'll bring you guys over here for no point, but it's the lamp I don't turn on. There's a picture of me and my friend Jacob, and we hung out with Breakfast Tortuga, the guys. Pretty cool. They're cool guys. My headphones, earphones, excuse me, that I sit there and, when I'm laying in bed watching videos, I plug these in, have the volume really low, which is nice, and I just kind of sit and watch videos there. My wallet, which has no cash in it, but a check I need to cash. Here's my phone charger, which, it's plugged in right there. I have just fishing up, which is pretty cool. I sit down here, open the drawer. There's all this stuff here, all right? There's bank statements. There's extra cables. This is all organized, by the way. I did organize this, even though it looks bad. So look at this. These are composite cables for the PlayStation 3 when I had to rebuy a PlayStation 3. So, and these are stereo cables for PC, and VGA power cables. The PS Vita chargers in there. This is the charger to my headphones. There's my Sony wireless Bluetooth headphones in there, which are bass boosters. They sound really nice, and that's the charger to them. And this is my tablet charger right here, and coasters, like I said, bank statements. This is a piece of tape because I was originally going to replace the screen on my Galaxy S3 because it cracked a little bit, right? And you can actually replace it yourself because the front plastic part only costs like $5. So they said to buy this tape, and I bought this tape and I never actually did it. And so it just kind of sits here. So if I ever have phone repair, I can use this tape to, do it. And there's some index cards over there for studying, and then there's actually a memory card holder here. This is a PS Vita cartridge and memory card holder, but if we open this up, you'll see there's two memory cards in there. There's a 4 GB and an 8 GB stick. I have a 32 GB stick in my Vita, which is never actually going to fill up because I don't even play the thing. So that is there. And some, you know, dust cloths and rags and whatnot. You open this up, and this is crazy. This is like receipts. This is receipts. I know you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, you're not organized. But yes, I actually am. This is schoolwork. These are just receipts I haven't organized yet. But this is schoolwork. There's a file in there which has, like, you know, more bank statements and receipts and stuff like that. So that drawer I just don't go into. I ignore it. We're gonna open up my closet here. Like, oh my god. All right. Here's my bag, which isn't actually normally here. I usually have my backpack, and this is the bag I bring back and forth to different houses, right? This is the Bioshock Infinite bag, I won from Amazon, which is really nice, pretty cool. So use that there. I usually put it right here, right? And you're probably wondering, what is that thing? We had ants here recently in my house, so my parents set up these ant traps, which have like poison or something that they really like. They like the poison, and they're too dumb enough to figure it out. But the ant, it's been like a week. And I think my stepmom's like paranoid. She won't like take the things out. So this stuff stays, you know, here for a while. I know it sucks because this is usually over there and this is usually on the ground over there as well. But until you know we get off of that, so where we take the things out, that's when we'll make some progress with that. So on the top here, that's just that's not mine. All right. This is my old monitor from my old HP computer. It's a 14-inch 1400p, excuse me. 14-inch yeah, it's 900p actually. Wait. It's like 900 by 1400 or some weird resolution like that, all right? But that's my old monitor that I use. Here's my shelf with a bunch of accessories on it. You have the PS Vita box, you have the box to my tablet, Windows 8 CD, and Windows 7 behind it. Here's my mic that I use, the Blue Yeti mic. An extra Xbox One controller, which hasn't been opened, and my editing software. And this is basically just boxes, Microsoft Office. There's the box to my old cell phone, my Galaxy S3. This is a cool door style. I already have one over here. I can show you guys right now. It's not on because no one's home, but my parents got me this so they would know. Recording in session, please do not disturb. So I put that on my door if I'm recording and if I remember. And that's basically what that top section is. On the bottom here, jeans, which too hot to wear those. My Blu-ray movie collection. I'm trying to start a Blu-ray collection here. I got some good movies. Alright, you have the Alien Anthology, which I watched the first 3 Alien films, enjoying them, and American Psycho, which is actually a really good film. My sister really likes this film. She stole it from me and she watched it. So I mean, she's into horror films and stuff. SWAT, which is actually it's a decent film. Skyfall is a good James Bond film. Gravity, one of my favorite movies of all time. My sister made me buy this for her. Well, she wanted a DVD, right? So I gave her a deal and I said, okay, I'll pay for this, but you owe me $12 for the DVD because it's $25, right? Because they give you a DVD, they give you the Blu-ray, and they give you the digital copy. And so I had to buy this for her, and she paid me back, so that's good. The whole Bourne trilogy, the good one, not the Bourne Legacy, which was a piece of crap. I'm sorry, that movie sucked. AI, Artificial Intelligence, great film. Minority Report, it's a great Tom Cruise film. There's a lot of Spielberg films in here, incidentally. Dark Knight trilogy, of course, everyone knows that's great. The Matrix trilogy, so that's really nice. The First Transporter. There's the Blade Runner Final Cut Limitless, and I actually just bought this recently, which is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This is the Steelbook edition. I got this for $10. It was on sale, which is really nice. So that's my Blu-ray movie collection. It's gonna be there's gonna be big additions to it over time, but I have it sitting here because there's nowhere to put it over there on the game shelf. This camera would focus. So yeah, basically they're over here. My phone stops recording for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so we go down here and ignore that. These are belts. This is other stuff you need to ignore. These are my old shoes, which actually I need to throw out this, and I need to throw out... These are nice, actually. Oh wait, no, these are my... Okay, these are my normal shoes that I normally wear. All right, these are my old shoes. Right, these are my old shoes, which I need to throw out. These are the ones that I normally wear, but I've been wearing flip flops because it's been so hot. It's been like 90 degrees outside, 90 plus degrees outside. These are my running shoes when I go running. So I have those, and those have served me well over the years. But yeah, these are my new shoes. So cool. And then clothes and stuff. Oh my god, this thing's not gonna stop glitching. I need a new camera. All right, I'm getting a new camera very soon. All right, I promise, guys. I'm getting a new camera. Nice 1080p camera for unboxings and vlogs. It's gonna be nice. All right, you can't see it right there, but that's my old. You can kind of see it. This is my PC case with all my boxes to all my PC parts when I built my computer like 3 years ago. And this is a yoga mat which I used for a little bit when I was much younger. I don't know why it's still there. I gotta throw it away and stuff. This is a combination of there's bags of hangers. But I wanted to show you guys because there actually is some significance to this. There's bags of hangers. Here's more. Make sure this is fall. Here's more collection edition bags and stuff. We have the Mirror's Edge Messenger bag, which I bought on eBay because I actually was too young to pre-order the game, meaning that I didn't have enough cash to pre-order games like I do now. And but I did buy this off of eBay for about 80 bucks. And you know I have to. I'm a huge Mirror's Edge fan, so I must have a copy of that. So it was brand new too, brand new and still in the shrink wrap, which is nice. And then some. They also gave me this Puma bag for free when I bought this. Nice Puma bag for free, which is cool. They have this black bag, which actually has no purpose. And then the infamous bag from Cole. I'm sorry, Cole's bag from Infamous. The infamous bag from Cole. No, Cole's bag from Infamous. All right, that's all in that. That's sort of. It's a hamper really, but you know, that's all there. Up here, this will be the last part. Here's all my boxes to all my consoles and stuff. Here's my original box I got for purchasing the 80 gigabyte PlayStation 3 with the MotorStorm game. I still have the box of this. It's awesome. And this is when I had to rebuy the PS3 because all my stuff broke, so I'm not gonna take it out. But it's a 160 gigabyte slim model, pretty cool. The PlayStation 4 box. There it is, PlayStation 4 box, pretty cool. There's the statue box, and then this is like my old shoes are in this or something like that. I don't know. And the Xbox One box. Here's the box with my green screen in it, and that's pretty much it, guys. So. Yeah, I just want to do this little vlog here, just showing you guys what I have. I know not a lot has changed since I last did it, but for those of you guys who, you know, maybe you're new subscribers, maybe you didn't see that video because it was so long ago, this is where I'm an update. So this is what I do, this is what I play games in, this is my life. My nice chair, my nice leather chair. It's about couple $100 this chair. My dad let me take it from his office because we had like way too many for the conference table. So I scored this nice sexy leather chair, which is nice. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.